at her memorial funeral. And it shows you just standing there.
Hey guys, so the clip that I just had before this is from a reading that I had done a couple of days ago. It took me a few days to be able to not cry, even though I was crying right before I made this, but that's beside the point. But it was a reading. I don't ever do these kinds of things. I just happened to be scrolling through TikTok one night and I found Channeling Energy, who is phenomenal. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. So I did it. And I am very glad that I did because I had her reach out to my grandmother, which I didn't tell her who she was or anything. All I'd asked for was her name. And so I gave her name. And then she did the reading and then emailed me the reading. Like it's 7 minutes long for the reading, right? And again, didn't tell her anything, briefly spoke. That was about it. And when I got the reading, I was instantly in tears because everything that she brought through, especially pertaining to the day of my grandmother's funeral, nobody besides who was there would have known that. My immediate family, my husband, even though my husband wasn't there, I've told him the stories. So yeah, and then after that, only my close friends and immediate family know that like I go out and sit at her graveside and talk to her when I go back home, and the things that I say to her when I'm there, which are, I still needed you, I still need you, I wish you were here. The fact that she told her that and it was relayed back to me, it was a lot to process. It was a lot to take in, because that's exactly what happens. And she brought up other things that there's just no way that she would have even known. And so it was very comforting, but also heart-wrenching, of course. But it just, it was something that I needed and have needed for a very long time. And I am beyond grateful and happy that I did it. Very appreciative to her for doing it, and my grandmother, of course, for coming through like she always does. I used to think that I was crazy because I see red cardinals literally everywhere, and that was brought up because I legit thought I was crazy. You can ask my mom and my husband. And now I know I'm not, because how else would she have known? So thank you again. I'm going to tag her below, guys. And if anybody wants to reach out to me,